Welcome to Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, baby.
We are here for a 14-day Virgin voyage, and I think after our last trip, we've got our embarkation day down to a T.
To a T.
We have the exact steps on how to have a perfect embarkation day, 7 steps to be exact, and we're gonna take you through them with us. So come along.
Let's get it.
Let's head to the port. We just got to the port and we were able to pass everybody in line because we do have priority boarding, because on this trip, we're VIPs, and I can't wait to tell you all about why. But let's just get on this ship. I'll give you a little more information soon. Virgin voyage, Virgin voyage, Virgin voyage, Virgin voyage, Virgin voyage, Virgin voyage. It takes you back to last time, but this is a different experience than last time. It's gonna be crazy. Now we're skipping another line to go into the VIP check-in. This is so smooth. We're gonna be on the ship within 10 minutes, I guarantee it. We're home. I forgot that I said this is a 7-step thing. Step 1 was getting on the ship. And then we're gonna head to our room and check it out. That's all step 1. I'm out of breath from taking the stairs. It's 2:16 though. We got here at like 2. So once again, 15 minutes to get on the ship.
We're rock stars, baby. Look at us.
We're heading to our quarters right now, and I do just want to clarify that we are VIPs. We don't have a Rockstar room, but we do have all the Rockstar perks. So I'll still show you what those are all about. First, beep
Black
in.
wristband.
Oh!
Kaboom!
I'm gonna give you a quick mini tour of our room. This is a little closet area. If you want something a little more in-depth, go check out our last Virgin videos. We did a full ship tour and we did a full room tour. So those will be linked right up here. This is our room. We've got our desk area. This is my favorite thing about Virgin. They always give us water. We are gonna ask them to switch our beds around. Not really sure why this is happening. We got our little seating area with all of our stuff on it. Our full bod mirror. And then, oh, I love our little, I'm gonna be doing a lot of work on that. And then our balcony with the swinging chair. I almost forgot to show you the bathroom. Here she is. We've got toilet, we've got sink area, and we've got the Virgin shower. Ugh, we love this thing. I still stand by that this is one of the best showers I've used. So that's our room tour. This is step 1 of your 7-step itinerary, but we gotta tell you why we're here and what's going on, because it's crazy. So the reason we are here today is because this video and all of our future videos are sponsored by Virgin Voyage.
Bang!
Bang!
Sponsored by Virgin Voyages, baby. We said we were going to make it happen if they answered their email, and guess what?
They answered their emails.
Virgin, if you answer your emails.
Virgin, please answer your emails.
They answered that email, baby.
They
Let's
answered their
go.
emails. This is the craziest thing. We are so excited to take you all through this voyage. A whole 14 days
14
of Virgin
days.
Voyages. I seriously can't wait. They gave us these as we entered the room.
Super cute.
Look
Virgin
how
Voyages.
official.
We have no idea what's inside.
What?
This might be for
Richard's rooftop.
perhaps.
This is going in the memory tote. These are going in the memory tote. This is going in the memory bank.
I'm even taking this freaking envelope home, baby.
Yeah. Everything about this, we can't believe it still. This is crazy. When we were talking with Virgin about taking this trip, it all felt like a dream. And that dream is coming true, man. It's wild. I feel like we're home and we've only ever been on one of these ships for 5 days. I'm so happy to be here, man.
So step number 2 is already in commencement, which is getting food. And while we eat, we always like to pull out our phone and start booking up classes, especially if you get on early, because no one else is on board, but they do book up so fast. So that's an insider tip.
I got an avocado wall and I'm booking a bungee class for tomorrow. Immediately. Okay, all of our classes are booked. We're doing some yoga, some bungee fitness. I'm excited. You should already have your dinners booked 60 days before you start sailing, so you won't have to worry about that when you get on board, unless you have like last minute ones. But I couldn't help myself. I had to get the tres leches. Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Please taste like I remember. Oh my gosh. I dripped a little leche on the table. Bro, we are back. So grabbing some food, booking your classes, that's gonna be step 2. But I'm gonna need a minute before we move on to step 3 because like, what? I pressured James into getting a cinnamon roll because I got the tres leches. First cinnamon roll in months, huh?
First cinnamon roll in months. I've been very strict with my diet recently, and that could go all out the window, baby. It's a really good cinnamon roll. Very cream cheese forward. Not really like ooey gooey, you know, not like a Cinnabon or something like that, but still very good.
I'm a big fan of the cookie of the day. That's what I ended up getting as well. Chocolate chip macadamia nut. Fire. Okay, now on to step 3. This step is exploring the ship, and we're going to start at Richard's rooftop for the first time ever, and then we'll tell you the other part of this step that's also important. Whoa! Cool. They have a ton of private seating. They have private hot tubs. They also have like a sunset hour where you get free drinks during the hour. Apparently a lot of people just stock up on the free drinks. And then they also have some food that you can't really get outside of it. It looks like it's just food from the Sun Club, but I guess it's a little different, and that's exciting. So we'll be showing you all about the Rockstar perks if you're interested in another video. But for now, let's continue with this tip. We gotta go to the groupie. Okay, the big thing you wanna do while you're exploring the ship is find the groupie. This is notoriously kind of hard to find, but it is so worth finding. You can sign up for your sessions before anybody else even knows that this exists and get to do some private karaoke.
Yeah, it's really cool. They have 3 separate rooms for different party sizes. One thing to keep in mind that we found out the hard way, you can hear people outside the rooms. You can even hear them outside of the groupie, like just walking by. So it is nice and private, but people are still going to be listening.
No one's going to see you, but they'll hear you. All right, that's that step. Now we're going to get on to a serious step. Time to check in for our muster drill. This is a totally different safety briefing video. This one's about ladies. Now after watching that video, we're heading over to our muster station. Ours is in the red room this time. Last time it was in the manor, so it just kind of depends. You're all checked in. They just scanned James's wristband. They didn't even have to scan mine. Super, super easy. But this video has felt a little bit hectic with everything going on. Sorry if it's been a little all over the place. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to unpack a little bit. We're going to get ourselves together. And then we're going to move on to something really fun. This next step, you might like it. Now we are officially going to move on to our next step because it's about time for the sail away party. We made it up to the aquatic club, and on this sailing, they're calling it the toast instead of the party, which is a lot more fitting because we are toasting. The cool thing about this is that everybody gets free champagne.
Oh yeah.
And you can drink a lot of champagne, I think, during this. So we're gonna just get 1 glass. It looks like pink champagne on this voyage as well, which is really exciting.
Yeah. Hair is crazy.
That's so funny. I mean, we're not looking our best after all these travel days.
No, hey, we still haven't properly showered in a couple days. Let's get that out of the way.
We're gonna get it together, but that starts with a glass of champagne, I think. And then all the dancers come out, and your host comes out, and it's really a lot of fun just to start the vibes off right. So, I'm ready.
May your journey be filled with excitement and fun. And may your voyage with Virgin be an unforgettable one. To the Resilient Lady!
Resilient Lady! The sail away toast, it didn't start out super lit, but then it got lit. Yeah, it's so much fun. It's definitely an important step on your embarkation day because you cheers to the ship and you get to get a little bit lit and you get to party a bit. You just set the vibe for the whole entire voyage. It's a lot of fun. And we have not drank in 2 years other than a couple sips here and there. And just that glass of champagne.
Feeling it a little bit.
We're feeling it. It feels like the ship is moving. It's not moving yet, but you could convince me otherwise.
And you can definitely procure several drinks if you would like. And it looked like they were even walking around with like free shots, which I don't remember last time. So
I didn't
maybe
see
that's
that
new.
on our last one. Big fan of that. I'm also a big fan of our next important step for this, which is dinner. Y'all, since we last saw you, we have made so many friends.
Yes.
So many crazy experiences have happened so far. But we are moving on to step 6, and with this step, I will be honest, we are deviating. We're going off course. Usually we recommend doing gun bay on the first night. I think that's very important to make all the friends that you can, play some drinking games, y'all sit together. But we love extra virgin and we booked extra virgin tonight, okay? We just got seated and the ship just started moving right at the same time. Last time we were at extra virgin, we were sitting at the bar. So I'm really excited this time because one, the lighting isn't so flickery for you. And two, we get to like sit together and have a little romantic dinner. This was our favorite restaurant last time. So we'll see if it holds up to our expectations.
All right, y'all. So we went with the potato gnocchi this time. We got it last time. It was fire. Still just as good as last time. Very light, very fluffy. Rivals the Italian gnocchi. All I can think about is when we were in Rome and we were like microwaving and boiling gnocchi. So obviously this is better, but beautiful.
For my appetizer, I got the braised mini meatballs. And if you remember last time we were here, oh my gosh, these were so good. Oh my gosh. There's just a sheet of cheese. Do you see that down there? Okay. 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 Give. Stop. Please stop. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Cheers. Still the best meatballs I've ever had in my life. Oh my gosh. If you get anything at Extra Virgin, get this. It is truly the best meatball you will have. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh. That bite of the meatball just like made me realize how crazy this is. We're back on Virgin. We're working with Virgin. I'm at our favorite restaurant eating the best meatballs I've ever had. I could not be happier. Life is worth living. Although we don't usually drink, the one drink I can get behind is a Hugo Spritz. And at Extra Virgin, they do have a Hugo that you can get. So I really wanted to try it and kind of compare it to what I've had in Italy. It looks really good. After this, don't expect to see too many drinks from us on this sailing. But next sailing, we're going to be with our friends and you might get a drink tour around the ship, actually. A Hugo is like a lemony, minty kind of drink. It has champagne in it. And to me, like, I don't taste any alcohol in it usually. So I'll let you know. That's a good Hugo. That is a good Hugo. And they're hard to find. So I'm really impressed that Virgin offers this. It's a good one. You want to try?
That's actually really tasty. I'm not usually a big fan. When we were in Italy, we tried a lot of like Aperol spritz and stuff, and it just never hit. But a Hugo spritz, if done correctly, smacks. All right, so I got something called young chicken. Not sure what that means, but it is bone in, which to me is a little bit of a bummer. I'm a lazy guy, and I don't like any bones in my meat. I don't know, but it looks tasty. Got a little lemon zest on it, so let's give it a shot. That was an incredibly gracious bite. You're welcome. Very tasty though. Chicken is super duper moist, falling off the bone nice and easy. There's like, I don't know, maybe like a little cheese sauce or something like that on it. The lemon, not very present, but I don't mind that. So very good, very moist, young chicken.
And I went ahead and got the carbonara. It looks so good. Nice and creamy and thick. Get a little piece of that guanciale. Cheers. I need to go in for a second bite. There's no way that's the best carbonara I've ever had, right? In fact, it is the best carbonara I've ever had. What? Extra Virgin continues to surprise and delight. This is so good. I'm like giddy. Everything's so delicious. Wow. I'm going to put a meatball with my pasta. Please hold. I'm a little speechless, which is pretty rare with food. I might be having one of the best culinary experiences I've ever had. And that's crazy. It's very like cheesy and creamy. It has egg yolk, and I think it has pecorino in here as well. The pecorino is really what's setting it above. It is so good. It's almost a little mac and cheesy. I don't know. We'll see James's review.
Okay, damn. Yeah, that carbonara is slapping, and I'm here for it, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Extra Virgin. You have to come. Multiple times. Come on. All right, y'all. So we went with the tableside affogato. So what I got was vanilla gelato with some almonds and chocolate chips on top. And then, of course, they're going to drizzle some espresso on that bad boy. So bottoms up. I like the crunch from all the nuts and the chocolate chips. The espresso's fire. The gelato's fire. Can you really go wrong? No.
I did the exact same thing with the almonds and the chocolate chips and the espresso, but this is chocolate hazelnut gelato. That's really good. These almonds have like a roasted flavor to them, which makes it really, really good. I'm going to try the vanilla to kind of compare it, just kind of plain. While the vanilla is good, the chocolate hazelnut is the move. You should try that.
I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate ice cream, which is why I always go vanilla, but the hazelnut is very nice. I feel like I taste the espresso more with this one though. Both fire. Can't go wrong.
Ooh, that was so good. I still recommend on your first night going to Gun Bay if you do want to make friends. But if you just want a really good meal, honestly, not a lot of people were in that restaurant because I feel like everybody is at Gun Bay. So could be a good move for you to go there on your first night too. Up to you. And now it is almost 11 p.m., which means it is finally time for step 7 on our Take 2. It is finally time for step 7 in our 7-step plan. We are heading to the PJ party. If you are a drinker, I would recommend doing the grog crawl into the PJ party because you get a lot of drinks for the price, and then you start the PJ party with the group of friends that you made. It's a wonderful time, it looks like. But for us, we're just heading over for a bit. We're gonna get the vibes. They do a competition for the best PJs, and they also do just like some performances, some fun stuff like that. So we're gonna check it out.
Are we ready to kick this party off?
So that is officially the last and final step of our 7-step plan. The glory of this voyage, though, is no matter how you do it, you're gonna have an amazing time.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, but if you follow these tips and tricks, you're gonna be able to have all your classes booked and everything like that for the rest of the sailing. So it's starting it off right for sure.
Yep.
And you know what's so crazy? We got recognized
Again.
twice today. That is crazy.
It's so cool because that was like the goal was to help people out, and now it's really cool to see it come to fruition. They're like, yo,
Like it actually helped
yeah,
people.
we saw your Splash of Romance video because we were doing research and it really helped. Like that's exactly what we want.
Yo, if you watch our videos and you ever see us, please come talk to us.
Yes.
It really makes our day. But we hope that this is just as helpful for you as it was for the people that we got to meet today. That is just so cool.
So cool. Thank you guys so much. It's just incredible. So humbling every time.
Seriously, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks for your voyages.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next one.
Ahoy.